Our last fundraising season of the year is almost coming to an end because between Thanksgiving and the beginning of next year is usually the time when a lot of especially venture capital firms go quiet. So let's talk about how you can use this time period during the holidays to keep building on your momentum and kick off 2026 successfully. And if you're fundraising, hopefully close your round during the next peak fundraising season, which starts approximately mid-January. One of the most important things that too many early stage founders forget to do is to send investor updates. Those updates are crucial to show investors that you keep building, share your asks, share your wins, share new product features that you've built. Investor updates are the perfect opportunity for you to stay top of mind with investors. And something really important that one of my founders just experienced that I feel like we don't talk about often enough. If you get a no from an investor, but they're still interested in receiving your investor updates and staying in touch, believe me when I tell you that it's easier to turn a no from an investor that already knows you and is already impressed with you into a yes than it is from a complete stranger. So just because it's initially a no, it does not mean that it will remain a no. So your investor updates are a perfect opportunity to turn that no into a yes. Now, how often should you send those investor updates? I would say it depends what stage you're in. If you're actually fundraising actively right now, I believe monthly updates are perfect. Now, if you're not currently fundraising, but you already have investors that you either have built a relationship with, or they might have already invested in you, and you still obviously want to stay in touch and keep them updated on the progress that you're making, maybe quarterly updates are enough. Every single investor update needs to start with a real quick summary of who you are. You need to understand that investors get hundreds of investor updates, so they need to get a quick reminder. Always share real quick, just a quick reminder, this is what we do. Then you share about product development. What are things that you've worked on? Any major milestones or improvements of your product, share them. You also want to always include key metrics, any relevant numbers, user growth, conversion rate, any number that will help you tell the story to investors. Then you want to feature highlights. That could be press mentions, that could be wins that you had. Maybe you participated in a startup pitch competition and you won. Maybe you just got accepted into an accelerator program. Maybe you just started a partnership with someone. Maybe you have team milestones. Anything positive that you can share, now is your moment to shine. I personally am also a fan of sharing with investors lowlights. Why? Because we all experience them. Sharing challenges or delays or lessons that you're currently learning. It also helps build credibility and authenticity by sharing that not everything is just rainbow and sunshines. This one is really important and a lot of founders forget it. Include an ask. That could be anything. Introductions to investors, getting customer feedback, hiring. Include an ask so people that want to help you are able to see what you currently need help with. And always end with gratitude and maybe a one-liner about what you're going to focus on for the next month. I would also always recommend to use an email software for those kind of updates because that's going to allow you to see who opened that email, who clicked on links if you shared links. And over time, it might give you a little bit of a sense of which investors might actually be interested in investing in you and are closely following your journey. Another thing that I always recommend to my founders during the holiday season is please send holiday cards. We don't know if everyone celebrates Christmas. Maybe you don't celebrate Christmas. That's completely fine. But send a card that says Happy Holidays or Happy New Year, or I hope you had a beautiful 2025. Wishing you all the best for the next year. Believe me that those cards go a long way. I'm going to show you an example. Here's just one of the many cards that we have at Founders Registry. The reason we have so many is because whenever we have an important meeting with anyone, we will always follow up with a little handwritten note. Sometimes we will add flowers, sometimes a little gift basket. It doesn't matter. But these kind of things go a long way, and most early stage founders don't do that. One time, an investor of mine told me that she loves to drink mezcal. And I happened to be in Mexico visiting my family a few weeks prior. And so I bought her an authentic mezcal from Mexico. And I got her little glasses to drink mezcal out of. And then I waited for the holiday season and I sent her a little gift basket with the mezcal. I added some fresh limes and I added a handwritten card. Until this day, she mentions that basket all of the time to me and tells me that every single time she drinks a mezcal out of her glasses, she thinks of me. So if there are certain people that have really shown up for you this year, now is a good moment to show appreciation and send them something. Even if startups don't have a lot of budget, you can get a stack of these cards printed for $50, and sending them out with handwritten notes of yours is something that will stay in investors' minds. So a great time to strengthen those relationships is the holiday season, because it is the perfect excuse for you to sit down, think about everyone that you've met this year, everyone that has helped you, that has opened doors, everyone that has inspired you. Sit down with a stack of cards, write them handwritten notes, and then go and mail them. Those are my 2 tips for when fundraising season comes to kind of a stop after Thanksgiving in 2 weeks. Continue your investor updates and use this time to send holiday cards. And then use this extra time during the holiday season to also get a little bit of a break, to start the year not completely exhausted, but well rested, because your business can only thrive as much as you're thriving. So taking care of yourself, getting some rest, allowing yourself to not work for a few days is also part of the entrepreneurial journey, and something that too many business owners overlook until they're completely burned out. So make sure that you also schedule in some time to do absolutely nothing. I hope that was helpful. As always, if you are looking to work with Founders Registry, go check us out on foundersregistry.com. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel here, and I'm excited to see you at our next video.